Ready? Begin. Mr. Speaker, I rise to reply to the debate on the motion of thanks to the President for his address to both Houses of Parliament. The debate has, by and large, been very constructive and interesting. I would like to thank all the honorable members who participated in it for making it so constructive. I would like to specially thank the members of the opposition who had so little to speak by way of serious criticism. Sir, one of the points raised was that of our entering into some accords and trying to settle differences by talking across the table. Although I have clarified certain aspects in great detail outside the House, I think it is necessary that I should put the records straight in the House. We have heard criticisms about the Punjab Accord, the settlement in Assam, the agreement in Mizoram. All these accords are major steps forward in bringing the democratic process to the fore and solving our problems. But for these accords, many of us now sitting here and discussing matters would not have been present here. So, let not these accords be decried. One important point is the question of socialism. I have been repeatedly referring to it for the last 2 years. Socialism is not the spreading of poverty as some imagine. It is equitable distribution and uplift of the people. We can move towards socialism only if we have greater productivity, if there is more wealth to distribute. We have shown in the past 2 or 3 years that the Indian economy is resilient and is capable of generating just this sort of development. We have continued the strategy that was evolved by Nehru. We proceed along the road that Indiraji had laid for us. By improving productivity in public sector, by improving efficiency of its functioning, we have brought about a change in our economy. But there are also tremendous challenges ahead. It will not be an easy task. The biggest challenge will be to bring about a new ethos. I raised this point earlier also, and we intend to go into the aspect in greater depth. I have no illusions of quick answers or ready-made remedies. It is going to be a long-drawn exercise. It will require a total change in the way the government and the organizations of the government function, not only of the center, but right down at the state levels and right down at the district levels. The lower you go, the closer you will get at the grassroots. Also, we will require unstinted cooperation from every section of the House if we are to be really successful. Nobody could imagine that it is a task that can be left only to the government. It will call for the involvement of the entire people at all levels. I have no illusions of doing it fast. We should ensure that every step is in the right direction of reducing the costs of our programs. When I go to the rural areas, to the remote villages in the country, I hear numerous complaints about how the program that we start from the center changes its character, content and effect by the time it gets down to the roots. Those complaints may perhaps be wholly or partially true, but there is no use of making noises here to correct it. We must go into it in depth and find out what the blockades are, what the problems are, and take salutary steps to remove them. In the agricultural sector, the growth has not been as what we would like it to be. Stop.